6th. 2 days ago, the United States of America focused their attention on an event that happens every 4 years. We gather together and perform one of the most important civic duties that we have by voting in a presidential election. A vast number of people made the journey to their polling place so they could vote for the candidate they felt could best lead this country for the next 4 years. Even before that happened, many people mailed or hand-delivered their ballots, even voted in person at early voting events. And now, 2 to 3 days later, we are still waiting for the results. Over the past few decades, we have been trained to expect results on the night of the election. Granted, that may be really late in the evening or early the next morning, but we usually know. However, what I found most exciting about this election was that even in the middle of a global pandemic, the numbers of people voting are higher than they have ever been. Sure, population continues to surge, but the sheer number of people who voted is huge. There was a sense of urgency with this election, and this urgency was on both sides of the political aisle. People were passionate about their candidate and wanted to talk to other people about them. There were words shared trying to persuade people to join them in their beliefs. Social media was still filled with posts which promote their beliefs. And even though many of them were negative in nature toward the other party. But this got me thinking. What would it look like if people of faith were as passionate about their Christian beliefs? What if they had the same sense of urgency about sharing their witness about how Jesus has changed their life? Our mission is to make disciples of Jesus Christ for the transformation of the world. This is important work. It is urgent work. There's something else I know. With the results coming in so close in the election, it seems like we are pretty evenly divided, especially in these areas. The problem is that it seems like the two sides are getting further and further apart every day. That also means that those are in our churches are also divided along these party lines. But this is not God's design. Paul wrote in a letter to the church in Corinth about divisions. He appeals to them that there would be no divisions among them. Paul hears that some say they follow Apollos, and some Cephas, and yet others who say they follow Christ. Paul is pleading with them to be of one mind, united in the vision of the kingdom of God. I know this is talking about who the church should follow, but I also wonder about the divisions within our political beliefs in our church today. Inevitably, some are saying they support Trump, while others support Biden. However, we are still called to be united in Jesus Christ. My plea to you is that we would not let the differences in politics divide us, but that we could learn from each other and become more united in our mission, the mission to our community, by participating in the kingdom of God right here, right now. Can we ignite the passion for this mission within each one of us? Can we be so excited about our love for Jesus that we share this message all over the place, including our social media, conversations with family and friends, and mostly with our actions in everything that we say and do? From the Field Journal for this week, November 6th.